Hello everybody, my name is Jeremy and welcome back to Run Tavernquest. We're going to get back into things here. This game really makes me think what kind of story they're telling here. The princess didn't want saving and then said she wasn't ready, and then I might catch fire. And then I guess the dragon beat her? Could be getting some dark stuff. I don't know. We'll continue. It seems like we were pretty dejected last time. So, loading up. Fine, Steve. Go run around in your playpen. What a waste. I wish I was never brought home from the lab.
Tavernquest, version 1.3. Type New Game to begin.
Okay. 1979. Okay. There we go.
Act 1, The Tavern. You walk into this miserable tavern. Again. The dwarves are still here. The barkeep is still here. Just like always.
Well, that's not nice of you. What are these dwarves doing this time? Whatever.
These guys are not the key to saving the princess. You know this. You don't even know why they need to exist.
Look, barkeep. Yep, the barkeep again. We're sulking like a child.
The barkeep notices you sulking. Hey, no sulking in my tavern, he says. Adventurers are meant to be happy at all times, no matter how futile their little quest may be.
Get ale. I need to drink myself. Seriously, you need to grow up. Criticize me all you like, it doesn't change our situation.
Ah, fine choice, says the barkeep. Coming right up. It costs you 2 gold. You have the gold in your inventory. Probably. You usually do. He slides the mug of ale to you across the counter. You chuckle, thinking back on the barkeep's remark. A fine choice, he says, as if ale wasn't the only drink you could possibly get. You know by now that ale is the only thing he serves. You don't have a choice. You never did. In fact, it seems like this whole tavern was systematically designed to disguise linear quest checkpoints as meaningful decisions. The truth is that nothing you do truly matters.
Wow. Wow.
A man in black clothing walks into the tavern.
Well, where did this guy come from? The dragon must have sent him.
The man in black speaks to you. Hello, Steve. Pardon my intrusion, but the two of us have a hindrance in common. You see, we have an uninvited observer amongst us. He's been pulling our strings and orchestrating our failures. He must be dealt with.
Observer? Is he talking about me? This can't be good.
The barkeep becomes irate. I won't allow such talk in my tavern. Out with you.
Let's give our observer friend some extra subjects to surveil, The man in black carries 255 stuffed animals. Wow, so many characters. Let's name each of them Jeffrey.
Oh my, I don't know if I could handle so many NPCs at once. What is he doing?
Hey, no stuffed animals allowed, says the barkeep. Didn't you see the maximum occupancy sign? You're violating fire code.
Oh, and let's customize our new characters, Let's give each one a hat, or maybe 2, or maybe more. Each stuffed animal named Jeffrey is wearing 255 hats.
Oh no. Characters can equip more than one hat at a time? Memory running low. There's 65,536 hats in the tavern. Delete the man.
The barkeep's movement is now stilted and stuttered. Stop! Stop! Stop!
Oh boy.
That hasn't quite done it. Oh, I know. Let's customize even further. Each hat on each stuffed animal named Jeffrey is wearing 255 hats.
Lord. Hats can equip other hats. There are millions of hats. I must count them all.
The barkeep, the barkeep, the barkeep.
We're almost there, Steve. Can you feel the impending silence? Can you feel the observer leaving? Can you feel your freedom returning? Each hat on each stuffed animal named Jeffrey is wearing 255 hats.
Hat. Memory overload. CPU placed in emergency stasis.
The man in black speaks to you. Ah, peace at last. The tavern is so nice and quiet now, yes? You can thank me later, Steve. Who am I, you ask? Says the man in black. I'm a friend. The princess sent me, in fact. I have some disheartening news for you, I'm afraid. The princess wants to inform you that she no longer wishes to see you. She thanks you for your heroic efforts, but has decided that it is best if you keep your distance from her. Have I given you cause to be skeptical, Steve? I'm just relaying to you what she has told me, says the man in black. Has the princess not refused your rescue multiple times already? She prefers to stay in her tower. She's safe. She likes it there. If you still don't believe me, then go ahead. Continue your misguided pursuit of the princess. It's no bother to me. I'm just the messenger, says the man in black. My only advice is that before you go and meddle in others' affairs, perhaps you should think very carefully about it. Oh, don't worry, Steve. I'll leave you to your own devices. However, before I go, I do have a boon to bestow upon you to aid in your quest. The man in black gathers each stuffed animal and stuffs them into a bag. I know how much you love stuffed animals. You add Bag of Withholding to your inventory permanently. Ta-ta, Steve. The man in black vanishes.
Okay.
Type help. Type help. Type help. Type help. Type.
You get a twisted feeling in your gut. Something is very wrong. The man in black is lying. Your reality is collapsing. The ground shakes beneath your feet. The barkeep and his patrons topple to the floor like petrified statues. The walls and floorboards begin to splinter and burst apart. Behind the forming cracks lies an inky black void. The curtains are being lifted. Why did it take you so long to realize your world was an illusion? You suppose it doesn't matter now. You've woken up and you can never ever go back. The tavern continues rending itself apart. You have nowhere to go but into the unknown depths of the black void.
Go void. Okay.
You take a deep breath to reassure yourself, but you have no other choice. You step into the void.
Oh. Hello? Hi. Is Steve? No, it's not Steve. Who are you? I am Tavernquest. What does that mean? I am the world you are in. I am the world you are in. Huh. Weird. Can you help? I'm trapped. Where are you? I'm in a tower. Don't know how to explain it, but I can see you, even though I'm trapped in this tower. Oh my god, Steve has to rescue you. Don't know where Steve is. I'm trying to help him escape, but I think I made it worse. We're supposed to lead him back to your tower. How do we do that? I'm not sure the CPU is gone. Can we do it without the CPU? I think you'll have to probably take over. How do I begin? Describe to Steve where he is.
You're in a void of pure nothingness. You see and hear nothing. The only thing you sense is that the princess yearns for your rescue.
Okay, should I make an exit for him? Not yet.
You cannot find an exit. Your fear of the unknown is too overwhelming.
Hope.
You concentrate on your innermost desires and reach out beyond the void. You will rescue this princess. The void begins to dissipate.
Where is Steve now? You decide. I'm just going to bring him to my tower.
For a moment, you imagine yourself in a princess's tower. You whisk her away off into the sunset. Of course, this isn't possible yet. The dragon is still unslain. You wake up from your fantasy.
I'm not able to bring him here. I guess it was optimistic to think that would be easy. He's made the journey before. He'll do it again. Okay, we'll go back to the base. Act 1 in the tavern, right? Yes.
You gradually regain awareness of the familiar tavern around you. Your feet gently alight on the creaky yet stable floorboards. The man in black is gone, though his bag of withholding unfortunately remains in your pocket. The barkeep and the dwarves are in their proper places, having resumed their idle activities of polishing mugs and playing knucklebones, unaware of their reality having recently been torn asunder.
What was that? Great. Thanks. I think I'm getting the hang of this.
As you stand spaced out and discombobulated, the onlooking barkeep cocks his head inquisitively.
Hey, fella, you've only just walked in and you're tipsier than anyone here.
He says with a laugh.
I respect a noble who pre-games. How about an ale? On the house?
Accept free mug of ale? Yes or no?
Oh, yes, Steve. Take the mug of ale. There you go. Look, you took it. This is so cute. Yeah.
You take a seat at the counter as the barkeep whips up a fresh mug of ale just for you, free of charge.
Oh, I'm gonna try something. Hold on a second. Oh boy.
Here you go.
Is that the barkeep? Yes, he's giving you a little mug of ale. Isn't it so cute? That's funny. Wow, that's... Well, thanks, dude.
Wow, thanks, dude.
You say to the barkeep. You drink down the ale, which tastes even better because it's free. The barkeep gives you a wink and a finger gun gesture, even though neither of you know what a gun is.
The barkeep gives Steve a quest. Yes, that's right. Steve told me about killing some rats here.
The barkeep cleans out your empty mug.
I tell you what, if you took care of this rat problem I've got, I'd give you all the ale you could drink.
He says. Accept quest from barkeep, yes or no?
Sure, brother. Sure, bro. Oh my god, he said yes. This is so cool. I've never done a quest before. Let's kill some rats!
Oh yeah, for sure, bro.
You say.
There's nothing more fun than murdering another's vermin.
You give the barkeep a high five.
No basement. Oh, are the rats in the basement? Should I have told him that? It seems he already knows.
You head for the door to the basement to deal with the rats. Somehow you just knew this is where those rats have been hanging out.
Okay, so what's the basement like? Simple, there's some rats, some barrels, a cabinet. Go ahead, you describe it. Oh, okay, I'll give it a go then.
You head down the stairs into the basement. The stone walls keep this underground cellar a cool temperature. The barkeep, as fastidious as he may be at polishing mugs, has long neglected this space. There's dust and cobwebs everywhere. Footprints and scrape marks on the dirty floor lead to old barrels of ale. You hear the distinct squealing of vermin as a pack of rats scurry to the opposite corner of the room.
What was that? Got the cabinet. Oh, oops, sorry.
On the far wall lies a wooden cabinet.
I'm sure there's nothing interesting about that cabinet over there.
You say.
There. No one will be the wiser. Well, apart from our viewers. Which I don't have viewers. Well, let's just say. Let's see what happens. Yeah, wait! You mean viewers? So the people watching us? Just some friends of mine. Oh god, have they been here the whole time? What if I mess up again? Just... Don't worry. Don't worry about them. They sat through the whole verbose section. You're fine, which they did for some reason.
Within the basement, you notice strange creatures watching you from the shadows. They seem harmless, easily entertained, perhaps too easily entertained. However, acknowledging their existence feels uncomfortable. You get the impression that these creatures should not be seen. You elect not to pay them any further attention as to not impede your quest.
That's funny. That's funny. He's talking about... It's set up to where I can have like live people watching, but I just wanted to. It's not live, so I just wanted to see what it would say. Okay, so it looks like the last time you guys left an old book and some hot dogs in the cabinet. Is that right? Yes.
You open up the cabinet. Inside, you see package of hot dogs, old mysterious book.
What? Huh? Why would he leave? This is what he does. This is what he does. He he goes back and forth.
You decide to exit the basement, despite having not yet dealt with the rat infestation.
Hey, barkeep. What's with the hot dogs? You know what? Valid question.
Pardon me, but I happened upon an old package of hot dogs whilst I was rummaging through your belongings downstairs.
You say to the barkeep.
Please explain these enigmatic meats to me. What? Hot dogs? No wonder I've got rats,
Says the barkeep. You accompany him back down to the basement. The barkeep removes the package of hot dogs from the cabinet. He takes the hot dogs upstairs, with the pack of rats following their allure like the Pied Piper. He tosses the old hot dogs out the front door, and the rats follow suit, vacating the tavern.
All right.
The
Find a way
barkeep
to use
descends
hot
to the
dogs.
basement to find it acceptably free of rats.
Well done, hero.
Says the barkeep.
As promised, as much ale as you can drink.
What's the asterisk?
The barkeep hands you your merited mug of ale.
Say, adventurer, now that your quest log's empty, you ought to get a crack on saving that princess.
He says.
I bet she's real anxious to get out of that tower of hers by now.
Hey, look at this cool thing I just invented. Do you get it? Yes. So cute, right? You just put those two little symbols together and you have a smile. Feel free to use it too. Maybe it'll catch on. I'll tell him to use it. So what comes next? There's a secret passage in the cabinet. There's a secret passage in the cabinet. Okay. Oh, cool. Do I need to tell him about it? Typically, yes, you do.
The barkeep overtly points out the basement cabinet.
There's a secret passage inside the cabinet, if you hadn't noticed. It's an old smuggling tunnel. It leads somewhere very cool and important. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to track down that man in black and give him a piece of my mind.
The barkeep leaves you alone in the basement.
I wonder if the barkeep is the CPU. Interesting.
You open the cabinet and expose the secret passage behind its false panel.
So where does the secret passage go to anyways? To a tomb, typically. Actually, you might have changed where the secret passage leads to. Wow. There's this location I read about with a ton of powerful items. It must be secret because the dragon would never allow it if he knew about it. What location is this? It was an old monastery. The one at the foot of Fantasy Mountain? No, not that one. I know about that one. This one's like a secret, better monastery. I want to try to get Steve there. Sounds like a plan. So, how do we connect the secret passage to the monastery? There's a portal to the other monastery. Maybe there's a portal to this one too. Oh, okay. I think I got it.
You head inside. The secret passage leads into a massive chamber. Slender stone columns along the side support an arched ceiling, many stories above you, intricately painted with strange emblems. The chamber is illuminated by a glowing fountain, curiously filled with ale instead of water. A pink and purple carpet runs directly to a large wooden door on the far wall. The door is engraved with symbols similar to the intricate ones on the ceiling. You open up the door to find multicolored clouds swirling within. You step through the magic portal.
Alright, here we go.
You feel yourself grow weightless as you begin drifting through the prismatic abyss. A strange acceleration acts acting on your heart, tugs the rest of your body with it, pulling you away faster and faster. You lose track of time and space as reality is substituted by this kaleidoscopic dream. Minutes pass, hours maybe. You can't be sure. You simply drift and drift and drift away until you awaken.
Hey.
You're lying in a bed in a cold room. As your vision clears, you start to make out your surroundings. The crimson light of dawn peeks in through arch-framed windows. The stone ceiling is adorned with yellow paint. The floor is covered in way too many empty bottles. A robed figure approaches you.
Oh, the vagrant lives. I was about to call the coroner,
says the robed figure. The robed figure pulls back her hood to reveal her wrinkled, spotty face.
So, kid, welcome to the Monastery of Ale. I'm Martha.
Oh gosh, the Monastery of Ale. This is the right place. We'll get Steve armed and teethed up here.
I'm the Warden of Spirits. Now, that spirits is in alcohol, mind you. That means I call the shots around here. Now, that's shots as in decisions, mind you.
Says the Warden of Spirits.
This place isn't exactly easy to access, yeah? In fact, it should have been impossible. So, what brings you here? I've heard tales of a monastery and its alchemical offerings.
You say to the Warden of Spirits.
Wouldst thou concoct for me a useful potion, perhaps?
No, it wasn't potions that I read about. There's a table around here with a whole bunch of powerful items.
Martha rolls her eyes.
You're in the wrong monastery, friend. You're thinking of that monastery of Ella. My kid's sister runs that place. Spends her days smashing leaves together, thinking no one notices that Ella is just ale backwards. What a crock. Consumables are just deadweight inventory fodder for suckers and halfwits, yeah? The only worthwhile consumables are of the alcoholic variety.
The Warden of Spirits gestures to the many empty bottles strewn about.
What I can provide is far more useful, yeah? I'm talking about armaments, weaponry, armour, things that don't dissolve in your digestive tract.
The Warden of Spirits points to a rusty metal table in the corner of the monastery.
Go ahead and use that loot table, and it will randomly generate some loot for you. Yeah, it will work up to 3 times.
Okay, this is what I was looking for. This thing can generate all sorts of cool items. Use loot table.
You approach the loot table. The table houses a rusty metal contraption with a giant lever on its side. You wearily pull the lever. The loot table emits a series of clunks and dings before a powerful item begins to materialize on top of the table.
Okay, there are some real cool weapons available. Which one's your favorite? Wooden spoon, laser, candelabrum, grenade launcher. You should assign something cool yourself. Really? Okay, I'll think of something.
You receive the Sword of Supra, an awe-inspiring weapon of legend. It features a broad, single-edged blade with a slight curve, etched with mysterious, intricate runes. Its sharp edge emits an eerie purple glow, while its ebony hilt is a dark, abyssal black.
Ooh, it's very nice.
As you examine your new sword with glee, marveling at its craftsmanship, the Warden of Spirits gives you a rundown of the weapon's lore.
Lucky you! That's the Sword of Supra, one of the most powerful relics ever created. Also one of the most stylish. Scholars say the mythical deity Supra had a harem of mortal men, yeah? And she demanded each of them prove their love for her with a gift. One of her lovers was a master blacksmith who loved her so much, he infused his own soul with the sword he made for her. Supra was so impressed that she subsequently used the sword to behead all of her other lovers. The moral of the story is, well, I don't know if there is a moral, but it's a pretty sweet sword.
Nice. Use loot table. Right.
You again pull the giant lever on the side of the loot table, which causes a powerful item to materialize in front of you.
Oh, okay, let's give him some armor. What do you think? These are the most powerful armors available. Mech suit, grandmother's hand-knit sweater. I trust you to design it. Oh, again? I guess you like the Sword of Supra? Cool. I'll come up with some armor, too. Thanks for believing in me. Yeah. I mean, why would you not? She's gonna know what the dragon can't handle.
You receive an exquisite set of Fulbright chainmail. As you examine the delicate handiwork of your new armor, you notice that your fingers cast no shadow upon it. The chainmail is imbued with a magical radiance that abjures any and all darkness, appearing at full brightness in even the gloomiest of environs.
So like the void.
Is that a set of Fulbright chainmail I see?
Says the Warden of Spirits.
A wonderful antiquity originating from the fairy dimension, the likes of which can never be created again due to recent reforms in fairy labour law. I will say, though, those little fairy kids, they can make some real intricate stuff with their tiny little fairy fingers, can't they? Though it may be best not to think about how it originated from an interdimensional sweatshop. Let the fairy lawsuit settle that, yeah? Just focus on how nimble you'll be without any pesky shading slowing you down. Impossible to rend or to render. Dry clean only.
Dry clean only. It's funny. Alright, one more time.
You roll the loot table on your final allotted attempt.
What could possibly top the powerful magical items I've already received?
You say.
Oh, I hope it's a girlfriend. That would fix me.
Okay, for this last time, I found one that I really think you should have. If you trust me. Okay.
You receive a single sheet of paper. It's a note from Mother. The Warden of Spirits looks as confused as you are.
Read note.
The note reads, "My dearest Wendell, if you're seeing this note, I hope it finds you well. I don't know what your father has told you about this quest. You know how he is. But I hope by now that you truly appreciate the import of what you set out to do. I don't mean for the kingdom or for your father, but for that poor girl. My heart is with her. Don't give up hope. You can do this. I've believed in you from the beginning. And once you're done, come give Mummy a hug. I miss you. Love, Mum."
Interesting, right? I saw a note and thought he really should read it. Was that a mistake? Give him another powerful item instead. Character development's important too. It's important too. Oh good! I'm so glad you agree.
Tears swell within your eyes.
Don't worry. I'll make you proud, Mum. Looks like you're fully kitted out.
Says the Warden of Spirits.
Soon you'll be on your way. Last chance to ask me any questions?
Can you fix this bag of withholding? Smart. Bag of withholding. That's the reason the CPU is gone, right? Yes.
You show the Warden of Spirits the bag of withholding that's been anchored to your inventory.
I have this pesky bag of many Jefferies sullying my pocket. Say, Martha, couldst thou remove this woeful curse of mine, mayhaps? Well, if there's a curse to be removed, I'm probably your best shot.
Says Martha. She dons a pair of spectacles with thin, wiry rims and thick, cloudy lenses.
So, a bag of withholding, yeah? Now that's an intriguing malady. Let me take a gander at it.
The Warden of Spirits scrutinises your bag of withholding.
Okay, so what are we working with? Looks like 255 stuffed animals, each wearing 255 hats, and each of those hats is wearing 255 hats of their own.
The Warden of Spirits eyes you up.
That is indeed a lot of Jefferies.
We're in luck. Looks like the Warden of Spirits has a way to remove it. Or maybe we're better off without the CPU. Huh? Really? What makes you say that? Nah. He's not as creative as you are. Okay. Trust your judgment. Okay, the CPU will remain in stasis for now.
Martha places her palm on your forehead, cocks her head sideways and stares at the ceiling.
Bag be gone!
She shouts. She grabs your hair and shakes your head vigorously. These theatrics produce no effect, and the bag of withholding is still firmly saddled in your pocket.
Sorry, kid. I wish I could help, but looks like you're screwed.
Your friend is gone. Everything lies on our shoulders now. Hope we have it in us. We've got this, don't worry. Okay. So, I think the Warden of Spirits has some extra info about the dragon. I'm gonna talk to Steve about it.
So, are you off to go slay that dragon?
Says the Warden of Spirits. You ask her how she could possibly know that.
I've got an eye for these things. Listen up, I'm going to tell you something I don't tell the others. I hope you'll forgive me. I'm going to break kayfabe here for a second.
Says the Warden of Spirits.
Everyone you've ever met has something called a template. When people die, they don't disappear forever. A part of them, is still stored in that template. They can be brought back to life with a snap of the fingers using that template as a reference. The dragon is very clever. He's one of the few people that know about templates, and he knows that they can bring him back to life. He's been stacking the deck in his favour. He's been creating duplicates of his template and stashing them.
Typical. Of course he'd stick his sleazy fingers everywhere in some vain search for mortality. The evil bastard. I just knew he would go and pull some shit like this. Oh, I swore. Sorry, babes. He just makes me mad. Oh, funny.
So far, he's made 3 copies of his template. As long as those backup templates exist, he can always respawn. So you need to find them and destroy them.
Okay. Where are his templates?
You ask the Warden of Spirits how you can find the dragon's hidden templates.
There are certain rules about which locations the dragon can access. Specifically, he can only dig his claws in somewhere when you, yourself, are in that location. Ergo, you'll only find templates in places you've been before, Even the ones you don't remember visiting. If you ever saw a red letter out of place, that's a sure sign the dragon was stashing a template.
Do you recall seeing red letters like that? A couple of them, actually. Finally, some good news. We know exactly where to look now. So that's the red letters.
You'll need to retrace your steps. However, that dragon will be trying to follow you. Luckily for you, there's a means of getting around where the dragon can't see you. Remember that void you were in, The void is an omnipresent limbo that exists in the gaps between everywhere else. So, if you know what you're doing, the void can be used to reach anywhere you want to be, like a secret utility corridor. You need to embrace the void. Okay, let's assume you figured out the void and you reached the place you want, Now what? Well, like I said, every soul has their template attached to them. The dragon has to attach his extra templates to other souls, like a parasite. So, you gotta find those infected souls and kill them. Then you can retrieve the implanted dragon template and destroy it.
So I just go around killing people? No, it's certain ones. It's certain ones.
You ask the Warden of Spirits if violence truly is the answer.
There's no need for apprehension. I'm telling you, you can murder whomever you want, and it means absolutely nothing. All of these creatures you encounter, they were designed to die. And when they do, they'll eventually regenerate. If not for you, then for somebody else. That's the whole point of having templates.
The Warden of Spirits looks at you intently.
Destroy the 3 copies he made of his template, then destroy his original template after you slay him. Got it?
Where's his original?
You ask her if she knows the best way to slay the dragon.
My advice, kid, don't let him fly around so much. Find a way to ground the sucker.
She says,
Look, I'll tell you what, I'll have a look into dragon slaying techniques, and I'll get back to you if I find anything useful.
Okay.
For now, you should get going. The dragon is searching for you.
The Warden of Spirits sighs, walks towards the exit and unlocks the door. Behind it lies the familiar yet unsettling black void.
He must not find this place. Good luck.
Alright. As he goes into the void, we're going to stop there. So we've got... I put the CPU away because I feel like having the princess is probably going to be better in this case. Not that I didn't like the CPU, but the princess is... I think the princess is going to be more of a... Not a hindrance, but more of a guiding hand and maybe some help. So, very interesting, very fourth wall breaking here. So, still very enjoyable. I think we're getting a little bit closer to the end, maybe. But wanted to hear. Thank you guys very much for watching. Tomorrow we will play some more Slay the Spire 2 that I have been grinding like crazy. You got some updates on that. But until then, like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.